The fact that you got a team of young people, mostly,
Okay.
and experienced arts as well, that you're working with, who are making the magic happen.
Yeah.
You've got a 1 plus 2 year old brand, keeping the flame of that brand alight. This can be a lot of work. Nature of the job, means that challenges are like the everyday bread and water. Quite a number of things. Challenges working through the internal processes, challenges working through external processes, challenges working um, making things happen as well. Birthing ideas, can sometimes be a challenge.
Yeah.
In its own way and in its own right. But the beauty of it is overcoming those challenges give every single time. You get a high, knowing that you know what, yeah. Another step up the ladder, because every single time you conquer something that would have maybe seemed a bit
Challenging.
intractable and challenging, you get that high feeling that wow, we did this,
We did this, yeah.
keep moving. So yeah. Starting as a journalist, and transiting into the corporate world or to this side of the world was interesting, to say the least. Started out as a journalist, back then, and then transited into the corporate world. That was one understanding the two worlds from two different perspectives. Was interesting. And every single time I've changed jobs, across industries. The last one was changing jobs from telco to banking.
Banking, oh wow.
Actually
challenging.
So yeah, but having the right mindset, understanding that the job needs to get done, and understanding that the efforts that hold the job together are the same. Whether you're in telco, whether you're in development, whether you're in journalism, the efforts are the same. Showing yourself as tough and getting it done.
Yeah.
Knowing what needs to be delivered and understanding what value means for everywhere you work. That's what has got me through. Very creative, adaptable. You must also understand that the business changes, as we go. And the ability to manage different stakeholders, very important, whether it's internal, whether it's external to get things done. Ability to roll, with the dice, things need to happen, thinking on your feet, and seeing the future, taking a step back and saying, okay, so what's coming next? And how do we prepare for it? What's our scenario for if this should happen, or that should happen, and even more importantly, understand, um, embedding yourself into the strategy for the organization. That's also super important, super important, because if you don't even understand what your organization is about or where it's going, you don't have to problem delivering that value that you're there for. Yeah. So I think that those are soft skills that you must. Okay. Own it. One thing I say to you is own it. Own your life. Own your space. Own your journey into. Could be any industry. Own it. One of the things that life has benefited from, work has benefited from, and industry has benefited from, is the difference that individuals make. Be that person that comes into a position or into an organization and make a difference. Be the difference in wherever it is that you find yourself. So if you're going to be a comms person, you're in a bank, in a telecom sector, in FMC, it doesn't really matter. Own it. Understand what needs to be done, and then personalize it, make it yours. Take ownership and just drive value from your point of view. When you find that you're driving value from your point of view, guess what? It affects the bottom line. You have to drive the company value, and you have to drive everything. And then you rise, you become more visible, you become more known. You get to the point where no one will be able to leave you behind.
No,
so
you
can be. The job itself. For me, it's a natural feel. Being able to creatively interpret strategy. Being able to bring things to life, and think things up and bring it to life for the brand, knowing that the brand benefits from everything that we've all got, that we all throw at it, and understanding that behind this brand is an ethos, is a sort of like framework policy, is a drive from the business point of view. It helps to have made the job interesting. So just the job itself, just having a great time, delivering value. Yeah.